Jai Sai Ram, Sri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 12, Part 2. Mule Sastri of Nasik, an Orthodox Agnihotri Brahmin of Nasik, by name Mule Sastri, who had studied the 6 Shastras and was well versed in astrology and palmistry, once came to Shirdi to see Mr. Bhavsai Bhuti, the famous millionaire of Nagpur. After seeing him, he and others went to see Baba in the masjid. Baba bought various fruits and other things from vendors with his own money and distributed them to the persons present in the masjid. Baba used to press the mango on all sides so skillfully that when any person received it from Baba and sucked it, he got all the pulp at once in his mouth and could throw away the stone and the skin forthwith. Plantains were peeled off by Baba and the skins were retained by Baba for himself. Mule Sastri, as a palmist, wanted to examine Baba's hand or palm and requested him to extend the same. Baba ignored his request and gave 4 plantains to him. Then they all returned to the Vada and Mule Sastri bathed, wore sacred clothes and started his routine duties like Agnihotra, etc. Then Baba, as usual, started for Lendi and said, "Take some jeru, that is a red miry substance, to dye clothes in saffron color. We shall today don saffron color cloth." None understood what Baba meant. Then after some time, when Baba returned and preparations for noon arati were being made, Bhavsai Jog asked Mule Sastri whether he would accompany him for the arati. He replied that he would see Baba in the afternoon. Very soon, Baba sat on his seat and was worshipped by the devotees, and arati commenced. Then Baba said, "Get some dakshina from the new Brahmin." Bhuti himself went to get the dakshina, and when he gave Baba's message to Mule Sastri, he was sorely perplexed. He thought in his mind thus, "I am a pure Agnihotri Brahmin. Why should I pay dakshina? Baba may be a great saint. I am not his dependent." But as a great saint like Sai Baba was asking for dakshina through a millionaire like Bhuti, he could not refuse. So leaving his routine unfinished, he forthwith started with Bhuti to the masjid, thinking himself holy and sacred, and the masjid otherwise. He remained at a distance and joining his hands threw flowers at Baba. Then lo, all of a sudden, he saw no Baba on the seat, but saw his late Guru Golap Swami there. He was wonderstruck. Could this be a dream? No, it was not. And as he was wide awake, but though awake, how could his late Guru Golap be there? He was speechless for some time. He pinched himself and thought again, but could not reconcile the fact of his late Guru Golap being in the masjid. Ultimately, leaving all doubt, he went up, fell at his Guru's feet, and then getting up, stood there with folded hands. Other people sang Baba's Arati, while Mule Sastri chanted his Guru's name. Then, casting all his pride of caste and ideas about sacredness, he fell flat at Guru's feet and closed his eyes. When he got up and opened his eyes, he saw Baba asking for dakshina. Seeing Baba's blissful form and his inconceivable power, Mule Sastri forgot himself. He was extremely pleased. His eyes were full of tears of joy. He again saluted Baba and gave dakshina. He said that his doubt was removed and that he saw his own Guru. On seeing his wonderful Leela of Baba, all the people, including Mule Sastri, were much moved, and they realized the meaning of Baba's words, "Bring jeru, we shall don saffron color garment." Such is the wonderful Leela of Baba. A doctor. Once a Mamladar came to Shirdi with a doctor friend of his. The doctor said that his deity was Rama and that he would not bow before a Mohammedan, and so he was unwilling to go to Shirdi. The Mamladar replied, nobody would press him to make a bow, nor would ask him to do so. So he should come and give the pleasure of his company. Accordingly, he came to Shirdi and went to the masjid for Baba's darshan. All were wonderstruck to see the doctor going ahead and saluting Baba. They asked him how he forgot his resolve and bowed before Musalman. Then the doctor replied that he saw his beloved deity Rama on the seat and he therefore prostrated himself before him. Then, as he was saying this, he saw Sai Baba there again. Being dismayed, he said, "Is this a dream? How could he be a Mohammedan? He is a great Yoga Sampanna avatar." Next day, he made a vow and began to fast. He absented himself from the masjid, resolving not to go there until Baba blessed him. 3 days passed, and on the 4th day, a close friend of his from Kandesh turned up, and with him he went to the masjid for Baba's darshan. After the salutation, Baba asked him whether anybody had gone there to call him, so that he had come. Hearing this vital question, the doctor was moved. The same night he was blessed by Baba, and he experienced the bliss supreme in the sleep. Then he left for his town, where the experienced he kept the same state for a fortnight. Thus, his devotion to Sai Baba increased manifold. The moral of all these stories mentioned above, specifically that of Muley Sastri, is this, that we should have firm faith in our Guru and nowhere else. More Leelas of Sai Baba will be described in the next chapter. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Jai Sai Ram.